Hey everyone, I have another collection video today, recent additions to my collection. My mother was just in Missouri visiting family, and she hit up a couple of game stores. I was with her on the phone while she was in there, so telling her what to buy. And here are a few of the things that she got. A few of these are things she bought without me telling her to. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't particularly care about a copy of Spiderwick Chronicles for the PS2. Now I'll give it a shot. It could be decent. I think it's based on a movie I've never seen, or a book series I've never read. I don't know. I also got Socom 2 on the PS2. Again, not really something I'm too interested in, but I'll give it a shot. It could be good, but again, not really too interested in it. SWAT Global Strike Team. I've never actually heard of this game. It looks like sort of a Rainbow Six ripoff, which isn't a bad thing, I guess. If you're gonna rip something off, it might as well be something good. And the PS2 era Rainbow Six games I thought were pretty good, so I mean, it could be a decent game. I'll get back to you on that if it's anything worth mentioning in another future video. And a couple of PS2 games I'm actually sort of excited about having. Onimusha, the Warlord. Or, sorry, Onimusha Warlords. Screwed up the title there. As you can see, the case is a little sun-damaged, a little bit. It's unfortunate. It doesn't have the plastic thing around the front, protecting it from dust and stuff, but the game's in here. It doesn't have the booklet either. The game's in here. It's spotless. It really should work. And hey, that's what really matters. As long as the game works, I don't care if the cover is looks like it's been left out in the sun for 3 weeks during the summer. As long as the game wasn't in the box at the time, And Timesplitters II. I've never actually played any of the Timesplitters games, but I've heard very good things. Yeah, I don't know if this is as good as the first one. I've heard the first one's great. Really, I don't know anything about it. I know they're first-person shooter games, and they're a little weird. And honestly, hey, they could be very good, especially if what I've heard is right. A couple of Xbox games. Strike Force Nemesis, Special Forces Strike Force. This title sucks. Special Forces Nemesis Strike. I've never heard of it. I don't know anything about this. I'm assuming it's a first-person shooter or a third-person shooter. One of the two. It's again, I'll give it a shot. I'll play it. Might be decent. Who knows? Rainbow Six III Black Arrow. Just for the record, if you're ever making a game title and you have a number in the title of the game, don't put the number your sequel in there, because that's kind of confusing. Rainbow Six III, okay. Yeah, no, it's complete in the box. It's got the booklet, and the disc. I've never played it. I've played some of the other Rainbow Six games from the era, and they were pretty good, but, who knows. I also got a couple boxed Genesis games. Nothing really exceptional, but stuff that I'd like to have. Ecco, The Tides of Time. This was, I actually have this on Sega CD. I'm guessing it's a very similar game. I've briefly played the Sega CD version, and I briefly played this to see if it worked, and the opening cinematics are beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm surprised they could get this to work on the Genesis. Game itself, I don't know. I haven't really played it for more than a couple of minutes, but, I've never really played any of the Ecco games very often, so who knows? I could become a fan. Spider-Man. Just the standard Spider-Man game, not Maximum Carnage or anything, though I have that already. It's, I tried putting it in and seeing if it worked, but it didn't load up. Just black screen. It's probably broken. The cartridge would be easy to replace. I could go out and probably pay like $2-3 for it, and I'd be fine doing that. Also, I've heard that the game's not really all that good, so, but I have the case, so why not, like, get the game too? Yeah. And the Sega Classics version of Golden Axe with the booklet. I don't like Golden Axe at all. I might trade this to somebody or give it to them, I don't know. But, you know, it's nice to have it in the case. I mean, I'll grant you, playing the game, like, the music is fantastic, the graphics are good for the era, and the level design, I mean, you're fighting on back of a giant bird in one level. I mean, how can... I have to praise the level design there, that's cool. But the game itself, not a big fan. Golden Axe 2, not either. 3 I liked. I played that on the Sonic Ultimate Genesis collection. That's actually a pretty good one. I also got a couple of Genesis RPGs. Shining in the Darkness. It's one of the Shining Force games. I've played the first Shining Force to a little bit. Just like a strategy RPG, turn-based strategy with RPG elements. I liked it. Haven't played Shining in the Darkness yet. I'm gonna have to check it out. But yeah, look at this cover. I don't know if you can see that there. I might just have to put up a standard picture of it. See this guy? I just love the smile this guy has. Just Sith lightning. It's cool. And the one I was most excited about getting was Phantasy Star II. Yeah, I have Phantasy Stars 3 and 4 on the Genesis. I also have the Phantasy Star collection on Game Boy Advance, which has 2, 3, and 4 on it. But it's great to have actual physical copies of the original Phantasy Star games for the Genesis. I don't have the one on the Master System. That goes for like $70 or something, so it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, glad to have this in my collection. I paid a little more than these were worth when my mom bought them for me. This was like $15, Shining Force, Shining in the Darkness, and Phantasy Star was $20. It's like $5 more than each of them is worth on the open market. What you gonna do? I'm glad to have them anyway. Overpaid for them, but that's acceptable. And a few things that I got from my relatives that I had left there when we moved and hadn't gotten back. Ocarina of Time for the N64. I actually have another copy of this. So I'm going to be either selling or trading one of these off. But yeah, it's Ocarina of Time. What more can you say? It's one of the best games ever made. And a couple Gamecube games from my old collection. Starfox Adventures. I don't know if that's too visible there. Splinter Cell. You know, with Michael Ironside as Sam Fisher. It's kind of cool. And Super Smash Bros. Melee. This one's scratched all to hell. I don't even know if it'll still work. Which is unfortunate, because I did like that game. And I also got a boxed... I had the box for this here, but I didn't have the booklet or the games, either of the discs in it. And I actually, a couple weeks ago actually, almost bought this on eBay for like $50 it goes for. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. It's actually my favorite Metal Gear Solid game, if I remember it correctly. It's the Metal Gear Solid 2 engine with the first game. I mean, it's fantastic. I haven't played it in years. I'm eager to get to playing it, but I don't have any Gamecube memory cards. And the Wii doesn't have internal memory cards for Gamecube games, which is really frustrating. But, yeah. What you gonna do? So yeah, that's that's everything I got. I guess next time I'll put up another video like this. I'll give updates on if the PS2 games, the Strike Force, Nemesis, whatever, and SWAT, Global Strike Team, and the other games are good. Okay, see you next time. Or you'll see me next time. I won't see you, but, you know, that's how it works, I guess. Have a good one.